Hello, world. Welcome back to the channel. So, of course, Deontay is coming back to the ring June 27th in Wichita, Kansas. And, guys, I just got to let you know and give you an update on everything, man. I was reading this article that I scammed through today, and it was on Boxing Scene. And I will, when I get around to it, definitely put the link into the description box for you guys. But it caught my eye because the article said windmill. Caught my eye. I was like, oh. So I got to read it and things of that nature. Deontay said some things in there, pretty much stating that he's pain free. For the ones who don't know, Deontay has been injured for at least the last 4 years, at least 4 or 5 years, and I'm privy to that information, of course. You know, everybody knows that that's like a brother to me or whatever like that. So with that being said, yeah, he's definitely been injured. I know a lot of members from the YouTube community, um, specifically LDBC. I know that they had a venue down in Atlanta where Deontay arrived and showed up and showed love to those guys for always reciprocating and showing love to him as well. And with that being said, they also had the opportunity to see Deontay in the sling at the time that they saw him back in August of 2024. I want to say Deontay received that surgery to his shoulder around about 3 weeks after the Zhilei Zhang fight. Um, so he's definitely was injured and has been nagging. Deontay's also mentioned it within that article. He also stated that, hey, it was times that I couldn't wipe my own ass without my shoulder hurting. And he also stated, he said, they used to call me Windmill Wilder. I couldn't even windmill, but I could show down throw that motherfucker now. That's what he said. Those are the words of Deontay Wilder. So I see how the article would start out saying windmill, right?
One of
But
the
then,
things
of
I did
course,
find interesting about the
the
article is
the
that he stated
author who wrote the
windmill. A
article
lot of
pretty
people
much used the words
didn't
of
start
Deontay
watching
Wilder, which
Deontay
was I thought was very
until later
brilliant.
on in his
So
career. A
shout out
lot of
to
people
that
didn't
guy
even
right
really
there
watch
because
Deontay
I
until
do think that
the
was
first
brilliant.
fight with
I
Tyson
even
Fury.
told
To be
Deontay
honest,
I actually
honest
just
with you.
not too long ago
But
got off the phone
nevertheless,
with
of
him and I
course,
was just telling
Deontay
him
brought
like,
that
yeah,
up.
man,
He
it was
said,
an article
they used to
about you,
call
da
me
da
the
da.
windmill
He was like,
Wilder.
huh? And I
He
told him
said,
about what he had
but
said. He was like, yeah, I do
I couldn't
remember the
even do the
article, but I didn't
windmill if I
know it was
wanted
boxing
to.
scene.
And he stated
But
that,
yeah,
and these are
so
the words of
definitely,
Deontay Wilder.
definitely a
Said that I
good
couldn't do these.
read right there.
I
Like I
couldn't
said
do that if
before,
I
when I
wanted
get
to.
around to it, I would
But now
definitely
I
drop that
can.
into
I
the
got that
description box.
motherfucker back. I can
Now, my thoughts
definitely
on this.
windmill again if I wanted to.
Um,
Me being close to
I
Deontay, of course, you
I've
guys
been
know he's
knowing
like my
things that's
brother,
going
things
on
of
with
that nature.
Deontay,
This is
and
something that
he's
I knew.
able to tell you now
And he also
there was
stated
some
that
personal things going
there'd
on with
be
him as
times
well.
where he
I
had to
know
wipe his own
Deontay saw a
ass and his shoulder would be
psychiatrist,
hurt.
and of
Most of you
course
guys seen
received
Deontay
help,
Wilder in the
right?
sling
And
um,
I gotta tell you
back in
guys, this
August
is
of
probably like I
2024.
want to say
He
me
actually
seeing
had
him
the
back to
surgery
his
before
regular
then. I want
self
to say
since like
Deontay might have had the
2016,
surgery like maybe
2017. You
three,
know,
4 weeks, maybe
um,
3 weeks after
and
his
he lost
fight
confidence
with
within
Zhilei Zhang.
himself. But
So
he's back.
he's definitely
He's
had
going
it
to look to
done.
prove that
Most
June
people gonna say, "Oh, he's
27th.
just making excuses.
Um,
This is thing, this, and the
there's
third,
going to
or
be
he's over the
people in
hill,
the
he's over
comment
the
section,
top."
so you can watch for
But hey,
yourself.
at
Going
the
to
end
be
of the
people in
day,
the
like I
comment
said
section that's
before,
going to
a
say,
lot of you
"Oh,
guys
he's
fighters
done," or he need to hang it up,
go in
or is
fights
his
with injuries
excuse
that they
this,
don't even
excuse
tell you
that, or
about,
his legs are skinny.
and you
That's
may
what
not
they're
even
going to
hear it
say.
till after the fight, or you may be
Don't
wondering,
let those
oh,
people
why does this
deter
guy
you
have a
about
cast on? Why does that guy have a
what
cast on?
actually has been
But
going on with
of
him
course, as
and the
boxing
things that he's
fans,
been going
we
through
downplay
and some
what
of the
is
things that
actually
he's
facts, what is
accomplished to
actually
even get
truth,
back to the
a
point
lot.
to
But
even
with
getting
that
back
being
in
said,
the
man,
ring.
just pay
People will
attention
say
to
he
the people
washed
who's
up
gonna
because
comment
he's
on this
older
video.
now, but even if that is the
Pay
case
close
because
attention
he's
though,
older
because
now,
those are the
the
guys who
last thing in the heavyweight
wants to
division to
make the
leave
mockery
is
of
your
Deontay
power,
Wilder.
and
You
we
dig what
all
I'm
know
saying?
that
So
he
with
has
that
that
being
one
said,
punch that can knock your lights out and end the night.
here he is again
But
trying to prove
ultimately,
himself right.
I know some
And
people, there
there's
are
nothing
still
for
some
Deontay to
fans who
prove to
contact me
anyone.
every day or every other
Just
day
want to
or
make
every
that
other
clear.
month
There's
telling
nothing for
me, hey man,
Deontay
we
to
miss
prove
Champ.
to
We ready to
anyone,
see
but
Champ, man.
there's
We ready to see
everything
Deontay back.
he needs to
Right? But
prove
you
to
guys are going to
himself,
get that plus
right?
more. And
And
I
when
wouldn't be
you
surprised
go
if
through
there's
those
a,
things in the
an
therapy
extra fight
sessions that
in the
he's
goodie
had,
bag for you guys at the
I
end
can
of the
tell you that
year.
I see a different
I think
Deontay,
that'll be an explosive
spiritually,
fight as well.
mentally, and
Um,
physically. Guys, let me know what you
but
think.
Deontay has opened up his own
Guys, let me know what
arena.
you think
He
in the
has his
comment
own
section
camp that's
below.
getting ready to start. But
Hit the
guys, you let
like
me know
button,
what
hit the
you think about
subscribe.
this.
With that being said,
With
I'm
that being
out.
said, I'm out.
Hello, world.
Peace, happening. And of course, hello world. And I'm out.